this election. So they're about as reliable as the average Tinder profile picture. If a pollster tells you your blood pressure is normal, you have 8 seconds to live.
It's not just the pollsters. It's not just Trump. I mean, Trump didn't do it all on his own. He had a lot of help from his ultra-conservative running mate, Mike Pence. So it turns out the combination of a guy who's against same-sex marriage and a guy who's against same-marriage sex was a winner. You relieved it's over?
Kind of. There's a few things that I'm not going to miss. I'm hearing about Hillary Clinton's pegging email server. She's 69 years old. If she knows what a server is, she's way ahead of anyone in my family. I have relatives that age who haven't really got over screw-top wine. My dad's 70. He once blew up his laptop trying to steam open an email.
I've never quite understood this whole furor about Hillary's emails being compromised, because basically anybody who wants to know what's in her emails can go stand under a balcony at the Ecuadorian embassy in London, throw some rocks at the window, and this kind of pale-looking guy who looks like that Mr. Humphreys from Are You Being Served? He'll come out and tell you everything she's been up to.
I'm not going to miss that vague, uneasy feeling. Maybe I'm a bit racist, you know? I was brought up my whole life not to judge people by the colour of their skin. And then you look at Donald Trump. Suddenly, I feel like some salmon. It's the colour of a traffic code. It's really... Right, this is my favourite story from the whole election. Did you hear about the statue of him in Albuquerque? There was a life-size bronze statue of Trump in the town centre, and they had to remove it after it turned out it wasn't a statue, it was in fact the real Donald Trump. But his makeup had hardened, leaving him trapped motionless inside it for hours.
But that's not true, is it?
Not that I know.
Well, I'll tell you what, we made some mistakes in this show. We made some huge mistakes. But we've been right a few times.
Yeah.
We've made some bold predictions. People laughed at us. I haven't always been right, but there's been some times when I nailed it. And all the listeners thought I was crazy. Remember this clip? Remember this was, here's a clip from the show we did earlier this year when I predicted the states that Trump would carry. Remember this? Now, I got a list of states I believe Trump will carry. Where is it? Oh, Christ, my desk is so littered with Valentine's Day cards from today, February 14th, 2016. Here it is. North Carolina, Wisconsin, Ohio. Go ahead and boo, folks. I'm just putting it out there for you. And what about this one? Way back in the summer of 2010. Remember that show?
Yeah.
This is long before either candidate had even announced they were running. And remember I said this? Folks, don't be surprised if this Donald Trump fella not only wins the 2016 Republican nomination, but also the presidency. Hey, folks, you can blow those vuvuzela things all you want, but mark my words, this could actually happen. 555-0101, we have a new president. It's Donald J. Trump. Jackie from Bloomington, Indiana on the phone. Jackie, how are you?
Hello, Rich. It's Jackie from Vigo County here.
Oh, yeah, that's one of those towns that correctly predicted each president for however many years.
Yes, indeed. And we did it again.
We voted Trump.
Sure did. I'm not a fan of his politics per se, but I take my responsibility as Oracle of the United States very seriously.
Oracle of the United States?
Absolutely. I personally predicted every single president for the past 50 years. What would you call that?
No, Jackie, I suppose you're a psychic.
Thank you, Rich. I didn't expect you to say that.
So, can you predict our president in 2020, Jackie?
Sure can. That'll be Trump.
2024.
Trump again.
No, Jackie, that would be his third term. He'd have to leave after 8 years.
Huh, that's what you think.
By the end of that term, he'll be 82.
Not after his body transplant. He'll have the sprightly figure of a young Mo Farah.
But with a big orange head.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for calling. That was Jackie from Vigo County, Indiana. Might have been dropped on her own head as a child. We never know.
I'm still on the line, Rich.
Oh.
And the answer to that is yes.
So lines open, folks. 555-0101. We got a call on line 1. This is Stella Chiselhurst, and she's in Miami, Florida. She's the chairwoman of the Florida Vote Watch, which is a nonpartisan organization that encourages all Floridians to vote. Hi, Stella.
Hi, Rich.
Trump carried Florida. What do you think was the main factor there?
Well, of course,
Thank you very much, Stella. It's 5 after the hour, folks. Let's go to Wanda Pate, high atop the IBBC studios for news. Wanda?
Thanks, Rich. It's 50 degrees and sunny in the Metro DC area. These are the top stories. Donald Trump's inauguration speech will take place on January 20th, 2017. The oath needs to be repeated verbatim, which is causing problems for the new president, as these leaked tapes reveal.
I do solemnly swear, of course I do, that I will faithfully execute the office of the President of the United States. I will execute it so bad. I'll execute Crooked Hillary too. And to the best of my ability, which we know is the best. It's so great. I'm so great. Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Reports are now coming in of an aerial dogfight over the East Coast involving Donald Trump's private plane and Air Force One. Various witnesses have reported Air Force One appeared out of cloud cover over D.C. and strafed Trump's plane. Trump's plane reportedly counter-maneuvered with a barrel roll spiral dive and managed to escape after the plane jettisoned 200 gallons of aftershave lotion. Donald Trump made his acceptance speech at a rally in New York, saying,
This election was rigged from the start. I do not accept the result. The right person did not win. What? You're kidding. You're crazy. That's crazy. Oh, right. I've been joking. I was joking. Such a joker. I'm President Trump.
It's important to be impartial, but I think we can all agree that the best man won. Sorry, the man won. Now back to Rich Hall's U.S. election breakdown, after this word from our sponsor.
Hi, I'm Dave Spade, owner of Dave's Tavern at Mount Street, Georgetown. You looking for a nice, quiet neighborhood tavern to enjoy a few drinks with friends? Then find somewhere else, pansy. Dave's Tavern is the place to drink to forget. Come on down here and get hammered beyond cognition. The world just went to hell in a donkey cart, so let Dave help you drink yourself into a stupor with dozens of alcoholic beverages guaranteed to ease you into a warm, psychotropic fog. So remember, when you're trying to forget, it's Dave's. I'm Dave, and I do not recall this message.
Welcome back to the Rich Hall's U.S. Election Breakdown. Now on Skype, we're going to talk to Alex Edelman in Los Angeles. Alex is a stand-up comedian who previously volunteered for Barack Obama in his successful campaigns. Alex, how are you?
Yeah, I'm scared. Scared is the absolute #1 emotional byproduct of this election right now. Past embarrassment right around the time Trump won North Carolina last night, and it left shame in the dust a while ago. But Trump may be a liar, but he was telling the truth about one thing. He said he was going to make us the most feared nation on the planet, and now he has.
Yeah. How do you characterize the atmosphere right now in the United States? What's it like over there?
I'd say cartoonishly sad. It's like a nationwide puppy funeral. The Dow Jones futures market has fallen 780 points. Do you know how horrifying it is for people to find that out on the same day they find out what the Dow Jones futures market is? Everyone is exhausted and ruined. It's a catastrophe. It's like 9/11 over here. And over there too, because I guess that's how you do your calendars.
I'm guessing you didn't see it coming.
I went to Florida this week to knock on some doors for Hillary, and judging from the two people who told me they had a gun, I thought it might be a possibility. But nobody really predicted this, except maybe like the